Ooh, like the patience full price there. So one of the things to watch out for in this matchup is having the Puff control center stage, not only on the ground floor, but controlling in between the platforms with back air, not allowing Falcon to get in with Nair, and also just tagging properly, not getting caught with Stomp, making sure the Falcon isn't too thirsty for grabs.
Well, the question is, do you think that that Will's Falcon is thirsty in general? I think it is. Will tends to go and do some pretty risky stuff, but it pays off often, though.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just what Falcons want to do.
They do.
Falcons want to hit buttons, they want to hit them fast, and they want to look cool. And whether that cool be they throw out, they spin the C stick until it connects with knee, or they try to play it super patient and kind of cookie cutter 20GX type of Falcon.
Sure.
Both forms of Falcon respectable.
Absolutely. Looks like right now Dr. Z is commanding the match, though. There's a lot of damage on the board.
Yeah.
And I always find Sheridan to be exceptionally deceptive. I mean, you have all these foxes that are top of the PR, but then you got our best Puff here.
Yeah.
And there's sets that you're just like, oh yeah, well, everything's going great. Then all of a sudden he just wrestles control and is so patient and just carries it to the end.
Patience is truly a melee virtue, and
especially for Puff players.
Exactly, yeah. But I think what Sheridan does best is not only is he able to be patient, his follow-ups off hits are exceptional, but he is willing to wait. Like, he understands when maybe his follow-up isn't 100% there, and he thinks the Falcon's going to go for a grab or some short hop aerial, and is willing to punish that.
I like that, though, because he's able to be balanced. The problem you have with Puffs is either they're too aggressive, and they try to do a bunch of rollout stuff, and they tend to throw away stock after stock that way, or they're so patient like Vino, where like every single match goes to time. Right. They don't actually ever, they never actually seal the deal.
Know. I mean, all in the spirit of competition, but
sure, of course. I mean,
I personally don't 100% understand the appeal of going to time. I mean, but if he gets wins, I guess
Sure, absolutely. No, I mean, nothing is. He's been here several times at several quarterlies. Always welcome. No, I'm just saying it's interesting because Sheridan tends to really fuse the two styles together into a comprehensive play set.
Yeah, exactly.
Aggressive when you need to be, and defensive when you need to be.
I think Sheridan just probably has a little better grasp of he knows Puff can hit hard.
Yes.
And he just knows when he should hit hard.
Exactly. So you see, looks like and Dr. Z takes the first game of this set.
The reverse hit affair, surprisingly great at covering any bit of Falcon recovery.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. All right, so they're doing best of 5, it sounds like.
I don't think where Full Price wants to go next.
It's a real question. Playing Falcon.
I mean, it kind of depends on how tight Full Price is playing. Is he playing it close to the vest? Is he able to, keep the dash dances tight? Or so you're going Yoshi. So I think this call, he's wanting to try to put up more nairs. He wants to go for those knees a little more. Ooh. I definitely thought a rest was coming there.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh my
goodness.
Look at that. He's dead.
Wow. Just
back air to back air to back air to back air. True really combo. I think Full Price is being a little more conservative off of the throws of going for knee. Because he initially recognized that at the lower percents, he's doing up air to cover it, and at the higher percents, he feels that since Dr. Z was not DIing properly to get out of knee, is now DIing properly to avoid knee. So good stuff to Sheridan, to mix up the DI to avoid the knees, but
absolutely.
You think if Full Price, okay,
then there's knee.
Yeah, yep. 100% just down throw knee.
Yeah, that's the only downside of Puff, right? I mean, it's so light.
I mean, yeah, especially on a stage like Yoshi's. But then that's kind of what it comes down to is are you able to sacrifice a bit more of your like kind of dash dancing room, you know, for getting those vital knees to kill at earlier percents.
It's just really rough for full price here. You know, down a stock early, and it's really continuing on to the middle of the game here. Oh, but there's another knee.
Still living though.
Still living. It's kind of rough.
Yoshi's ain't that small.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm saying from the right edge to the left edge is going to be a little bit of a question mark. But and Randall did not say full price there.
See the Falcon knee after like a puff back air is kind of a it's risky because you saw it pay off to at least some. Ooh, 3 stocks
and that rest. I mean,
yeah.
That's what I love about the rest, and of course Luigi's crazy fire punch.
Yeah.
Those are the two that. Out of nowhere, you're just like, these are bad if they miss even a little bit, but if they land, it's definitely stock's gone.
Exactly. And what I'm noticing, at least with Sheridan, is when he is kind of floating between the center of all 3 platforms, he really is looking for those up airs. Primarily at lower percents, just because he knows he's either going to want to read text on the platforms, or he's going to kind of catch him in the center and then go for that rest.
Agreed.
Yeah. I haven't noticed any sort of like trying to punish grabs with rest or like drill into up tilt rest
you also
Sheridan, but I honestly don't think
I'd say you don't see rollout with Sheridan. Sheridan's puff just never rolls out.
That's kind of one of those moves where it's the.
But there are puffs that are good that do roll out though. I mean that's the thing is interesting. Oh, we talk about rest there.
Stomp.
Okay.
Stomp. All right.
Ooh. Okay.
I was hoping.
You're hoping. You were.
I was hoping.
Watching and waiting for someone to come.
So that immediate jump out of hit stun knee is risky, but sometimes pays off. See, I found the Yoshi story pick interesting, and this FD pick, I think, smart choice, but I am seeing full price wanting to recover high a lot of the time, which, with enough aerial drift, like, you're going to pretty consistently make it back to stage, but...
Right.
I don't think he's doing a good enough job of mixing up recovering low as well. Because he can kind of fast fall and then up B and, grab the ledge a little bit lower. Or even try to, hope that he's getting hit with fair or, God forbid, reverse hit a back air to try to go for text. Or even just trying to go for grabs when recovering, or what is that called? When Falcon up Bs and grabs you. Is there a name for that? I don't actually know.
Oh, yeah, Falcon grab, right?
Yeah, sure.
There is a name for it,
yeah.
but I have to...
I don't remember.
Now I'm going to look for it after
But anyways,
Okay, I'm going to do it. While we're talking, I'm going to look it up. What is Falcon's up B called?
Well, there's some moves in Melee that, like, you just call them, like, oh, it's Luigi Fair or, like, Fox's Drill. But some of them just have some weird names. Like, I think, like, Marth F Smash is called, like, something Dragon.
Well, he has Dolphin Strike, of course, which is an up.
Well, he has his Dolphin Slash, yeah.
Dolphin Slash.
Is that what it's called? Like,
yeah, literally.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's like something Dragon is his F Smash, and I can't remember what it is for the life of me.
All right, let's see here.
Oh! He's going for it. Good stuff to Dr. Z.